Now this might be kind of dark in here, but what the deal is, I'm going to try to shorten this steering column a little, because when you put this on here and it's like that, that puts it way back here, and I don't think I got room for my big fat belly. If the wife wants to drive, she sets on some pillows. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it about where this is here. The problem is that big old bearing won't go through that little hole. And I might could work this down with the bearing come up here. But then this gizmo, that's what we going to use to weld on there. You weld, wait a minute, just a moment. You weld this piece on. This goes onto the this down here, and then this piece here snaps on, you know, through these little grooves here, you know. I think it goes something like that, and so I bet it goes like this. I guess weld it like that. But anyway, like this. But anyway, that's supposed to fit a 3/4. Well, it might be something different, 3/4. If it's metric, but it won't be hard to work it down. So anyway, then I'm going to take a plasma cutter and cut just a moment. One moment, please. I have to cut out here a little bit, something like what I got here for that big old bearing to come through. And I'm going to take and put some damp rag down here. I sure don't want to crack that window. That's actually a glass window. I'm not too keen about that, but at least it don't scratch up like plexiglass does. So I'll put a wet damp rag down here to kind of catch some sparks. There won't be much on a plasma cutter, but you know, it's not like a torch, but still some when you take some precautions. So all right, we'll get lined out here and get ready to do something. Looking at here. What the fuck are we looking at there? Yeah. Naturally, that fell off. Okay. Okay, well, we don't need that on just yet, do we? All right, now, if we can find a suitable ground here someplace, which among all this rust, there might not be any, so I'll try it here. Yeah, try it like that. And got my trusty glasses on here. Turn this thing on. Find out where the thing is. Now we'll see what happens. Bring it up there. Get it a little closer to this thing here. Well, what's wrong? Must not be very good ground or something. No. See what happens now. Okay, well, there was a reason why that didn't work quite kosher, because the ground thing came out of the cutter down there and wasn't working properly. So, well, let's see here. Got that across here like this. Now we'll see what happens. This is not going to be pretty. Touch more there. Now, we have that out of there. Let's see if it's going to work. Don't let it know. I think a little bit of extra ignorance can make that come out of there. If I can find a hammer. Don't need a hammer. All right, now. Of course, it's naturally dirty and greasy and all that shit. I can't get back down. You know, I've got 100 things around here, but never what I need. I guess this hammer will work here. There. Now, there's where I marked to cut it. I'm going to cut that. And then, I have to weld the other thing back on. It shouldn't take but a second to cut that off there. I don't know if you see it or not, but you're not missing much you don't. Okay, the broom handle too. This over where it's supposed to be. see. If this thing don't fit, then I'll have to grind some more of it. Okay. It don't look like it's going to. It don't look like it's going to. So I am going to have to, and that's just a hollow tube. I might be able to find something. Well, if I found something fitting there, it wouldn't fit in this. That's a socket, and that's really what you use it anyway. But it don't fit that. All right, well, I'm going to have to try to do some grinding on this to get that down where it belongs. So we'll get back later when there's something better to look at. Okay, well, I got that welded on, and I know it's a crappy job of welding because I never was a good welder. So if you want to comment about that, it's fine, but I already know it, so it's not going to do me any good to be critical of it. But anyway, just because I don't trust my weld, this bolt goes on down here quite a ways. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a hole right in here and put a pin in that, roll pin or something for secondary, so the steering wheel don't come flying off, in other words. All right, well, there's no point in me showing you how to drill a hole. Everybody can do that, so we'll get back later. Okie dokie, we got our pin through there. Drove a roll pin in. It's good and tight. Cut it off on this side, and then, okay, I mean this gadget over here. This gadget over here, it goes on there, even though it's got the, well, I said it did. Yeah, there you go. Now, and that won't affect anything. See, it locks on, and it's a little tricky yet because it's still new. Well, outside it's hot, but anyway, that'll work when we put the steering wheel on the end of it. And if it causes me any problems, which I don't think it will, I can always cut that nut off a little ways there. And if I have to, I can weld it inside. But inside, I don't think it's going to cause any problem. We'll see here in a minute anyway. Alrighty, after so much cussing and fussing, I finally got that thing on there. And you can push the little button on the other side, take your steering wheel off, and put it back on there, and it stays on, see? Logic to that is makes it easier to get in and out of. So, got the rod back on and everything. I'll tell you what, it's a pain in the rear end ski when you go to do stuff, but I kind of enjoy it, really. So really, I shouldn't complain. All right, that's it for this one. See you later.